Hi, Søren. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. Such a pleasure. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Eurovisionhaus. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good actually. It's starting to become springtime here in Denmark, and we've been waiting for it. So I'm feeling the sun and the vibes, and the winter depression has left my body.
Okay. How's the
Yeah,
weather there now? Like temperature?
it's still around like 7, 8 degrees, um,
Okay.
but it
Okay.
was like -3 before. So and the sun is out, so it's wonderful.
Our winter here in Portugal is not that aggressive. So for us, minus would be crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, here in Lisbon, our winter is like more or less 10, 11, 12 degrees.
Oh, that sounds nice. I should move.
It's like spring for you.
Yeah, true.
So before we start, let's do some icebreaker games. I thought it would be
Yeah.
fun for us to start with this or that. Quite simple. I'll give you two options and you pick the one you'd prefer.
Yes.
Okay? So the first one, morning person or night owl?
Oh, I wish I was a morning person, but I am a night owl.
Chocolate or cheese?
Oh, I love both, but I am mostly into chocolate, I would say.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Coffee or tea?
I once was a tea person, but now I am grown up, so coffee.
I'm a grown up.
Yeah.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Ooh, Beyonce, because vocals.
Lady Gaga or Beyonce?
Lady Gaga, because her whole thing. Yeah.
Summer or winter?
Mm, I think summer, but I my birthday is in December, so I do love winter as well.
Oh, Sagittarius.
Yes, no, I'm like 2 days in for the Capricorn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes,
Studio or stage?
stage, stage. Yeah,
Sushi or pizza?
sushi.
And what about pineapple on pizza? Yes or no?
Yes, always.
Yes?
People who don't eat pineapple on pizza are left out from this amazing experience that pineapple is.
No judgment.
No.
Okay. And the last one, sunrise or sunset?
Oh, sunrise.
Thank you so much for playing along. So
Of
the second
course.
game is actually just one question. If you could switch lives with someone for 24 hours, who would you choose and why?
Oh my God. Uh, maybe Lady Gaga. Let's take her, but only for 24 hours because it seems also like quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
of
So let's
course.
get into business.
Yes.
How did it all start for you? When, and how did music enter your life?
Actually, I'm brought up in a very sportish family. So my parents met through gymnastics, and I'm from a town in Denmark where everybody plays handball, which is like
Okay.
our national sport. And I was kind of the only one from that town who's like, uh, that's not for me.
I
But
think
my
I'm gonna
mom,
go.
yeah, like bye, that's not for me. No, but my mom, she inherited her mom's piano. So I've always had a piano in my home. And then around 7, I think my mom was like, "Don't you want to take piano lessons?" And then I kind of started playing the piano, and then I started kind of singing along to it, and then I from there I discovered musical theater. So since I was 10 years old, I have like done musical theater and plays and stuff like that. So since I was a young kid.
And who you think were your biggest inspirations in music?
Uh, I I grew up actually on the Melodi Grand Prix and Eurovision. So like a lot of the people that I watched there was my inspirations, but I must say the people I keep on coming back to are like the grand dames from the '80s, so like Celine Dion, Whitney
Oh.
Houston, Shaka Khan, and my biggest dream was always to be like a belting soprano. So I guess that's a lot of my inspiration.
Yeah. And how does it feel to be the winner of Dansk Melodi Grand Prix?
It feels pretty surreal still. I'm I think it kind of have sunken in now because also my body has like the adrenaline that has been going on in my body for 3 weeks now has kind of like sunken down. So now I understand that I am the winner, and it feels so crazy because I am like the biggest fan of the show itself. So to be a person that is on the stage instead of like watching it at home with my mom is weird as hell. But I feel so happy, and it is the most crazy thing that has ever happened.
And you were one of the favorites. You, Erika Jane, and Sissal. So,
Yeah,
and the big final, you know, you, Sissal, and Erika Jane on that stage when your name was announced
yeah.
as winner. What was the very first thought that crossed your mind?
It was the first time I think I've experienced complete shock and an out of body experience because I had like been working hard for the show for 3 months, and also I'd done two plays while doing it.
Oh,
So I was so just my goal was to like do the show on Saturday, and I had not prepared my mind for anything else than that. Not even going to the top three. Um, so I don't. I think you can see on my face that I did not understand or believe it. Also because it was such a tough field this year.
yeah,
Like the top three was just that, like Ciselle and
insane.
Erica. I was sure that the two of them, one of them was going to win, like for sure. So complete shock.
So, wouldn't you say that it wasn't there a specific moment during rehearsals when you thought to yourself, maybe I got this, maybe I will win?
No, actually, I no, not at all, because I did really believe in my song and my staging, and I was proud of what we had accomplished, me and my team and Dea with the show, but I was definitely not the favorite of us three. I was kind of the underdog of us three. But I definitely felt like, okay, I have something here that I'm very proud of. So if I don't win, I'm at least very, very proud of doing what I did.
So you told me you love Eurovision. Was this a
Yes.
dream of yours to represent Denmark in Eurovision?
Yes, it was a dream. It has not been a dream of mine since I was a kid, because for me, that is the most unrealistic thing I could ever imagine as a fan. But when I participated 3 years ago and this time around, of course, my mind would go to that place of like, oh my God, what if I got to do that and get that experience? But still, I had not placed it as like a fully realized dream because it was so unrealistic to me. But now I'm definitely like, whoa, my
It's real.
every dream of mine is coming true right now.
And can you tell us the story behind your song?
Yes, so the meaning of the song came out of actually of a very random thought that I had when I was attending um, this songwriting camp. I had been there for 3 days, and this was like the last day, but I had to leave the day like after an hour and a half because I had to go do my play. So the last like team that I was teaming up with, we were definitely like, this is not going to be possible to do a song in an hour and a half, and also we have to lay down my vocals. So even if we wrote a song, we would not be able to like lay down my vocals.
Yeah.
So the day before, me and Clara Sophie, who is on the songwriting team, we got a little drunk, and and then I just told her, I was like, but Clara, maybe we can just do something the whole night before we go home.
Mhm.
And then she was like, wait a minute. And then she took up her phone like the iconic songwriter she is, and she like turned on the memo, and she was like, before we go home. And then we kind of came up with that concept of writing a song which was like about all the things that we do before we go home on a night out.
Yeah.
So that was definitely like the starting point. And then from there, we met the next day and everybody was like, shouldn't we just cancel this because this is not possible? But then we remembered that we had that one concept and that one line of like a hook line for the chorus. And then we all just started like spewing out ideas, and in an hour we wrote the song, and in the half hour we laid down my vocals, and then we were just like, that's definitely a song. But it is about the moth to the flame, that feeling we all have of wanting to let go of our responsibilities and just be that, we all have a devil and an angel on our shoulders.
Yeah.
And this is definitely about following that devil inside of us that we all have, like, no matter what age we are, we always have that feeling of, tonight I just want to be destructive and let loose. Yeah. And then we kind of pinned it on...
Let it all out.
Exactly. And it's definitely also about daring to be yourself in that environment and having those people around you that makes you want to be that part of yourself, not only the good part of yourself. Yeah. And then also it can be a person who brings that out in you. That feeling of going to the club and then you see that one person and you're like, oh, you're so toxic, but I can't help it, but still be involved with you. So it's also that forbidden love that that everybody in the world keeps on like burning ourselves on. Yeah,
for me, if I may, the lyrics talk about, like, for me personally, as knowing something might hurt you, but still being drawn to it.
Exactly. And that is a very human experience, and we all constantly throw ourselves into those situations, but it's the more you get burned on those situations, you also protect yourself. But this is definitely about just do it anyways, because this is also what life is about. Yeah. It is about daring to go there, because something beautiful can also happen from it.
So yeah, this song lives between that passion and regret. Do you think we need this to live?
I think so, definitely. And also it's a big part of my person, me as a human. I'm very sometimes naive, and I sometimes believe in the best in other people, and that also is what gets me forward, and it is also what makes me not afraid to take chances. But it is definitely also what sometimes I hurt myself doing it. But I wouldn't have it any other way, because obviously feeling hurt is also very much a part of the human experience.
Yeah. Journey, we need to, go to the bottom, rock bottom sometimes.
Yes, we do.
So have you started, thinking about changes or maybe upgrades to the Eurovision stage?
Yes, definitely. So like 2 days after the show, I thought I would have some off time for months and months, but no. We were in a meeting and we were already talking about everything. Actually, we have the deadline today to send everything to Vienna, like what we want to change. But actually, we were all so happy and proud of what we did. So we are not going to change anything with the concept, because we loved it. And also we felt like maybe for the first time in a long time that the Danish staging was actually kind of Eurovision ready.
Yeah. Ready to go.
Ready to go. But like, yes, but like we're looking into every little detail and like trying to level up everything we can without taking anything away from the concept. So the box is still going to be there. The dancers are going to be there. But like, if we can change something in the clothing or just like the lighting or the camera angles, stuff like that, we're going to definitely try to up the ante on that.
If you could choose one song that was competing this year in Dansk MGP Grand Prix to be yours, what song would you choose?
Okay, you know what? I would want to choose Myrkur's "Touch My Love and Die." because it is such a powerful song, and it has. I was so drawn into it because the whole vibe, the whole Nordic vibe, and also the vocals, and also it would be a challenge for me, and I would love to try to do that. Because like the thing for me as an artist is I constantly want to challenge myself or try new things or not be too much put in one box.
Yeah.
So I would want to try that. Also, like, you know, the last time I competed, it was completely different, and this time around, I wanted to try something new. So I definitely want to try new stuff all the time.
And if I may, I was very happy to know that you wouldn't, translate your song to English.
Me
For me,
too.
this was amazing to know.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Like for me, you know, my manager, like when we wrote it and sent it in, he was like, "So the Danish broadcasting will definitely ask you to translate it because we always do that," which I understand because in our like statistics, we haven't had a song in the finals in I think 29 years.
Yeah,
So
long time.
so statistically, it's not gonna work. But I told him I was like, we can definitely try to look into everything. If it makes the song better, maybe we could do it. But I have a dream of taking it all the way in Danish, just because it's the way it's made and it's the way it feels the most
Pure.
authentic to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but like when we talked about it, every team, like every member on the team, they were like, "Okay, so Søren, what do you want to do about the lyrics?" And then they looked at me, and I was like, "I want to keep it in Danish." And then everyone was like, "Yes, let's do it." So everyone actually agreed after like we had talked about every possibility. So I'm very, very happy about it.
And for a moment, if you close your eyes and
Yeah.
imagine yourself standing on the Eurovision stage right before performing Fábio, what do you see? What do you feel?
I feel overwhelmed, very happy. Probably my nerves are coming in. I'm the kind of person where I'll be like all day, like whatever, it's gonna happen. I like to distract myself with not thinking too much about it, and then 30 seconds before it hits me, I'm like, what have I put myself into?
Yeah.
But it's gonna be. I'm so ready to just give like 200%.
And you are right now one of the big favorites to win. Like the odds are, crazy. Finland and Denmark.
What the hell?
What
What the fuck is going on? I cannot like when the odds like kept going up, I was like,
is this real life?
is this like I can kind of, I know that it's the Danish song and it's the Danish act, but I cannot really relate to it being me doing it, and I cannot relate to them thinking that I could come in second or that people around the world love it as much as they do. But I'm very, very happy about it.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Finally, what message would you like to share with all the people that have been supporting you during this journey?
I would love to say the biggest thank you to all of you. It has been the most like overwhelming and happy 3 weeks of my life right now. And just knowing that so many people look to me and listen to my song is like out of this world to me. So thank you so much.
Søren, thank you so much. Wish you the best of luck. And I know that you're going to give 200% or even more on stage in Vienna. Can't wait to see your performance. See you in Vienna.
See you, and thank you for
thank you so much.
talking.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.